Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing more Demon Bluff, and we are going to play Endless Mode and try to get 10 villages in a row cleared for an achievement. So this is a social deduction game, single player though, where we have to try and figure out who is good and telling us the truth, such as these villagers, as long as they're not corrupted by someone evil, like the poisoner here. And he lies and pretends to be somebody else, such as one of these good characters. There's also, just regular evil characters who do just lie in disguise, no other ability. But we also have Ba, who hides one outcast in the deck, and an outcast is basically a neutral character that you don't necessarily have to kill. Okay, there's an investigator. Doesn't help us right now. There's a knight who could be corrupted, so I can't just blindly test yet. Because if they are corrupted, then their ability doesn't work. If I execute while corrupted, yeah. So left side is more evil. Okay, so far I've not gotten a lot of useful information. There's the Plague Doctor. I could test to see if 2 is, but it'd be more beneficial to do it on somebody else. Evils are not adjacent to each other. Okay. There was one corrupted around you. If you're telling the truth, which I have not guaranteed yet, that would mean the knight is not corrupted and I could test him. 4 cards away from the corrupted character. Well, these two are at odds with each other, because there can't be a corrupted character. There can't be 2 corrupted characters here. Yeah, there's only... No, actually there can be. Never mind. Plague Doctor corrupts someone, and Poisoner corrupts someone. So they're not necessarily at odds with each other. And that, unfortunately, means I also point to 2 or 3 being corrupted, and I can't necessarily test the knight safely. 1 was afflicted by an evil. If they were to be afflicted by an evil, they would have to be rated by Ba, which is not the case. 1 by a shaman, which is not the case. Killed by an evil, not the case. Corrupted by an evil. I mean, they could be corrupted by the poisoner. But that would make 7 lying to us, or 6 lying to us, or both. 5 was afflicted by an evil. They're all just bloody lying to me, aren't they? Okay, well, we can do the investigator and we can do the Plague Doctor. If we get the Plague Doctor thing right, he will then tell us who is evil. Left side's more evil. That is definitely looking more likely. I'm imagining there's quite a few evils over here. Probably. Let us test. Testing the knight doesn't really help us that much. I would like... Well, the alchemist cannot be corrupted, but he could still be evil and pretending to be the alchemist, for instance. 1 was afflicted by an evil and 5... Wait, there's 2 of you guys. There can't be 2 of you. So 1 of you guys is evil. I don't know which. Investigator. Let's pick you and you. 8 or 4 is a minion. So that's implying 8 is a minion who is lying about 1 being afflicted by an evil. Poisoner is in fact a minion. You told us the truth, and that means 9 or 7 are corrupted. 1 of the 2. And they could be evil, of course. You're saying that 5 was affected by an evil ability. I don't see how that's possible right now. Don't see how that's possible. Because there's obviously no puppet. You can't be corrupted by an evil character. The Plague Doctor could have corrupted, but not. Clone Shaman hit by boss. So I don't. That's blatantly not true. I don't know if they're corrupted or not. Same with the Bard. So if 9 was telling the truth, then 5 would be corrupted, and that she'd be lying about them not being adjacent to each other. 7 was corrupted. Then she's lying about these 2 and they're good. Or at the very least not corrupted. She'd have to be lying, because 9 would be the closest corrupted character. Because the poisoner would have corrupted 9, because 7 would be evil and therefore not corrupted. But 6 also said he corrupt or cleansed somebody. Let's check 9. 9 is not corrupted. So I don't see how 5 could be affected by evil, so 9 has to be evil. Okay. I had to just double check, like rethink it through. We are trying to do 10 villages in a row. So evils are not adjacent to each other, but that is straight up a lie. They are adjacent to each other, and you cannot be corrupted. Well, you can be corrupted. You can be corrupted by the Plague Doctor. If you're corrupted by the Plague Doctor, you would have been cleansed by him. So unless 6, I'll just test it. Okay, we're good. So 7, why are you saying you're... Oh, because the knight was corrupted. I'm glad I didn't test him. So the Plague Doctor did corrupt the knight. Ironically, I wanted to test the knight early on with the Plague Doctor. It would have made things easier, but it worked out by narrowing it down either way. Who the hell did you cleanse? Oh, you cleansed 7 of 8. So that's why it supported. I see. But he still lies, apparently. How many corruptions were there? Cured from corruption. No, actually, you're telling the truth, because 2 is far away from you. Okay, never mind. This game gets complicated, but we did it. Bombardier, you lose if you execute me. Lilith, so we're on a bit of a timer here. And Minion. Rambler, Plague Doctor. Oh, jeez. We can have 2 neutrals. Oh, we will have 2 neutrals. And 2 evils. 1 demon, 1 minion. Lilith is 4 cards away from closest evil. Doesn't help us until we reveal more stuff. Plague Doctor also doesn't help us. Oh, God. Well, 5 is almost certainly a Rambler. And that means 1 of these is not a real dude. That's terrifying. I should reveal 8 and 7 first then. 5 is good. That would make Confessor being told to... Basically, if Rambler is good, then 4 is good. If Rambler is evil, then 4 is evil. There's no corrupted around you. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, we're safe from Lilith. Or we're not, actually. We still took 2 damage, despite them not being able to kill anybody. 1 away from closest evil. I'm suspecting the Plague Doctor is probably... Wait, you're telling us information. Oh, God. So you're probably lying to us. My guess. But I don't have... I have so little information here. If it's a Bombardier, we're just fucked. Look, okay, 8 is giving some support to 5 being real, which is giving support to Confessor being real, and 6 being evil. That's Lilith. Now, he's saying Lilith is 4 cards away from closest evil, which would have to be Plague Doctor. It would have to be the Plague Doctor. Since I think you're good, this actually, yeah, this does lend credence to all of them. The Plague Doctor has not done shit. Since I am relatively confident, this guy cannot be corrupted, so he has to lie to us and say he's corrupted. So you are evil. If he was a true Plague Doctor, he'd be like, no, dude, he was not corrupted. Which is obviously true, because he literally cannot be. So if he says anything other than he cannot be corrupted, or is not corrupted, then you're lying. And there's no other possible sources of corruption. And there you go. We're 2 out of 8. Lilith, Poisoner, again, jeez. Shaman, though there'll be a duplicate villager role, but we've learned that the evil still can count for that. So it could be both evils hiding as, you know, two confessors or something. Bombardier, that doesn't really help us any, especially with the time limit. Judge also doesn't help us with the time limit. Confessor, you are dizzy. That means you're evil or corrupted. There is one source of corruption. So I can't just execute you now. Could take the gamble. I could gamble on it. Yes, that means we don't take two. We're no longer on a time limit. It was a slight gamble, but the odds of 4 or 2 being the poisoner. If it was 2, then it would be a guaranteed poison on 3. If it was 4, then it would be a 50-50. So, and then there's also the chance of it being all of these cards. So it was highly likely that they were just evil and not corrupted. So I'm glad I went for it. 4 or 9 is a poisoner. Potential, we don't know yet. 4 was afflicted by an evil. Okay, that is... The only way he could be afflicted by an evil is if it's the shaman clone or the poisoner's corruption. We still have the judge. We can check with someone. Okay, well, it's looking like the shaman clone. You're saying one of these is the poisoner, though. Nobody dies because we already killed Lilith. Closest evil is counterclockwise. Like that. Oh, well, hello. It's a second judge. We can't have 2 of both. Currently, it's looking like 9's probably the poisoner. Who was corrupted 8 to lie. Say it's this way because normally it would be... Yeah, so I think that's what I just do. But we will use the judge to test this. 5 is lying. What do you say about it? They both say she's lying. Does that mean 2 is also evil? Oh, potentially. I'm gonna kill 9. See what happens. That's the poisoner. So you are telling the truth, and it's actually you who are lying, and you cannot be corrupted, so... Nice. I don't even need to use the druid powers. We deduced everything correctly. This was the shaman clone of 7, and 8 was corrupted by the poisoner to lie. This... Nice. Very nice. 3 out of 10 down. Chancellor Puka, okay, and Plague Doctor, potentially. 1 to 2 outcasts. Okay. The Chancellor always makes one, so I would think it'd be set to 2. This is gonna be a little tough. At least we're not on a timer this time. 2 is good. I'm 1 card away from closest evil. Well, this is supporting 3 as being evil, or both of them being evil. Well, you could be corrupted, to be honest. Or they could both be evil. So, since this is an outcast, the Chancellor's always beside an outcast. This is pointing toward 2 actually being evil. And probably Puka, who has corrupted 1. A lie. About. So, I suspect they're both evil. Or actually, sorry, I expect 2 is evil, 1's corrupted. We could test this with the Slayer right now, actually. Okay, I could test it with the Plague Doctor. It's probably better. Are you corrupted? 1 is corrupted, 7 is evil. What does 7 say? 3 or 9 is a minion. What is 9? Okay. You're the minion. You told us you are good. You are corrupted. So 2 or 10. Oh, God. I hope it's not 10. That's evil. I'm pretty sure 2 is Puka. God, I'm so good at this sometimes. I could have used the Slayer to confirm. Ooh, actually. I wonder... Oh, it does execute, so it's the same. I can't. I'm assuming 9 is probably evil. Let's pick 3 characters. How many are evil? You, and you. You said 1 is evil. That's not true. You could be corrupted. No, you can't be corrupted. You could be corrupted by the Plague Doctor. But also, you're not telling him to shut up. Let's just reveal the others and see. Both sides are equally evil. 7 or 8 is a minion. Well, 8 is looking like... But the problem is we can only have up to 2 outcasts. So one of the outcasts has to be bad. So I have to test 9, I guess. Wait, I could do it. The Slayer. Couldn't kill 9. I don't know if 4 is telling the truth, to be honest. Or 8 is a minion. I mean, that is just blatantly true. We know one of them is the minion. You're saying... Oh, 1... Would 1 be evil? Would be evil, actually. It doesn't have to be corrupted. But... Already killed 2 evils. There's showing you 1 more evil. I feel like 9 is just not... Oh, he was a Rambler. Oh, shit. That means it's... 3 clearly told the truth. And 1 can't be evil because they were corrupted. Evil people don't get corrupted. So it has to be 10? Oh my gosh. That's always terrifying. That's... Always leave the Bombardier as your last possibility. Because you will just lose. Okay, 8 was corrupted by the Plague Doctor. We were correct. And Puka corrupted 1. Great. We move on. We get slightly less score, but we continue our run. Puppeteer, who creates an evil character that still tells the truth. The Chancer's gonna create an outcast. The Wretch detects as evil, but is good. The Doppelganger disguises as a good villager and tells us the truth. And then there's Lilith, who's gonna put us on a timer. Okay. Number 1. There are 3 pairs of evil. That implies all the evils are in a run. Wait. That would have to include the Puppeteer, the Puppeteer, Chancellor, and Lilith all being beside each other. That is highly unlikely. There's also no source of corruption. So if I don't get any good information, I'm going to assume you're lying to us. So that'd have to be like 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, 4... Oh, 3 pair. Yeah, that'd be 4 in a row. 6 was afflicted by an evil. That is pointing to, well, that's probably the puppet. Which should tell us the truth. Oh, it's a wretch. Oh, you're probably created by the Chancellor. So 7 or 5 is the Chancellor. Almost certainly. And you're looking pretty logical there, number 2. I'm going to execute 1 blindly. Oh, it's a doppelganger. Wait, you're telling the truth. Oh, the wretch can also count for the run. Okay, well, that's not good for us. I've revealed like nothing. Oh no, a baker. Oh, that's so bad for us. I think 5 has to be evil. Chancellor. Okay, good. That was risky. I shouldn't have even revealed it, to be honest. That means he's lying about the left side being evil, and that means the right side's more evil. Also, the baker did not say that the original baker, therefore are lying to us. Okay, we're no longer on a timer. Great. That also means... Well, I'm pretty sure you told us the truth. Saying... Evil. Could be 10 or could be 4. You're saying that 5 is a real architect. Well, that's a lie. Holy shit, the puppeteer was between both of them, so never made a puppet. Oh my god. Okay, what were the others? Right side's more evil, yeah. There are 3 pairs of evil. Okay, doppelganger. Sure, look at that. 1 pair, 2 pair. 3 pair because of the wretch. Holy shit. Alright, well, we continue. That's all that matters. Okay, the witch. So we can't reveal the last card. There's Puka, so chances of corruption. Plague Doctor, so more chance of corruption. I'm not going to be able to trust any information we get, and I won't even get full information unless I kill the witch. Left side's more evil. Then I should try and reveal the right side, assuming you're telling the truth. Between 2, 3, and 4, there's a villager, outcast, and minion. Well, that's telling us that 4 is evil. Or he's evil and lying to us. Or he's corrupted. I don't know. I could use the Plague Doctor to see if he's corrupted, actually. He's not corrupted. So he's either evil So 3 or 4 are evil. I don't know which yet. So I'm going to skip 4. In case I can't reveal all the cards, you know. 2 or 3 is a minion. Okay, so we're still 3 or 4 as being evil. Actually, wait. If 3 is evil, then he'd be lying about this. And that would make 3 and 4 evil. 8 was afflicted by an evil? It had to be Puka. Probably. There can only be... God, there can only be 1 outcast. And there's 2 here. And one of them is a stupid Bombardier. Jester. This is a nightmare. This is an absolute freaking nightmare. Well, shit. Well, shit. The thing is, if 2 is actually the minion disguised, you think that 2 could be Puka, actually. And therefore corrupted 3 to lie about this. Which doesn't give us a lot of information, but it does give us some information, I guess. Is Puka considered a minion? No, it's a demon, so that doesn't actually track with 6. How many evil there are? Oh god, this is a nightmare. I have very little to go off of here. 8 was afflicted. 7 could be Puka, corrupting both of them. But that is very dangerous to do. I need to know. I need support for 3 here. 3 is lying. All right, I'm killing 3. They were telling the truth. Oh god, I don't trust the Jester either. Minion. He was not corrupt. Oh no. Well, I can kill the Plague Doctor for free. Never mind, I can't. Why did that take 5 health away? Damn it, no! I could have just tested. I should have just killed 4. I should have just killed 4 to verify 3. And then that would have told us that 5 was lying to us. Either corrupted or whatever. Oh god, the fact that the Plague Doctor was real meant that 8... Oh god. Well, so much for that run. I guess we'll try again. There's 1 evil. That's a very small cast this time. Just Puka though. Maybe, hopefully we get an alchemist. 5 is actually a doppelganger. Maybe. Closest evil is clockwise. I am good. I'm willing to believe you. That means 1 and 5 are not Puka. There was no corrupted around you, huh? That sounds like a lie to me. There's no way there wasn't a corrupted around you. What? How could Puka not? Oh, 4 has to be Puka. So, yeah. 4 is Puka. Couldn't corrupt the doppelganger and couldn't corrupt the alchemist? Since when can you not corrupt the doppelganger? Jason, villagers. Outcasts cannot be corrupted. Cool. Okay. You know, I didn't really pick up on that previously. I was like, huh? What are the odds that Puka didn't corrupt somebody? But I didn't think about... Yeah, okay. It's fine. We move on. Oh, it's a run back, basically. Dreamer. Knight. Can't test the knight immediately because of Puka. There was 1 corruption around you. 1, huh? That would imply... Well, we'll see, I guess. I am dizzy. So I bet 6 is corrupted. And 5 is the evil one. Who is corrupted? Oh, 7 or 6. Yeah, 6 was corrupted by Puka, and then got cleansed by 4. Nice. Okay, that was a straightforward one. I like it. It's nice and fast sometimes. Lilith and the Puppeteer and Plague Doctor. Damn, almost got away with no corruption. Lilith is 1 card away from closest evil. Well, don't know. Fortune Teller. Learn if any of them are evil. 1 or 8 is evil. False. Let's 8 then. 6 was afflicted by an evil. It could be the puppet. Could be the puppeteer. Could be Lilith. It couldn't be Lilith. It had to be. It had to be the puppet. We can test him. I don't know. I should. If I reveal, someone's gonna die. Yeah, that's the puppet. That's the puppeteer. Wait, what? That means 8 is lying to us. I don't know if he's corrupted or just literally evil. 6 was not affected by an evil. 6 was evil. That means 7 or 6 are the puppet. That means probably... Wait. You're saying 8's not evil. I'm gonna have to let somebody die, unfortunately, I think. In order to reveal something. I need more information. There's the Plague Doctor. Mr. Plague Doctor, was 8 corrupted? 8 is corrupted. 5 is evil. So 5 is probably the puppet. 2 is a real fortune teller. Puppet always tells the truth, but... Yeah, there it is. You're good. That means you're good. You're good. Lilith is 1 card away, so that means 7 is Lilith. Or 1. But, you know. I have no real reason to doubt him at that point. It's either himself or 7, so we would win regardless. Okay. Making fast progress now. Witch, Twin Minion, and Lilith. Okay, we're doing this again? Actually, no. It's the witch means we can't reveal the last card. Okay. Then Fortune Teller. Okay. Plague Doctor. Knight. Is there any source of corruption? No, right? Oh, just the Plague Doctor. Did you corrupt the... It's the same thing, more or less. Fortune Teller. Is 9 or 8 evil? No. All right, let's see if number 3 is corrupted. 3 is corrupted. 1 is evil. Holy shit. Okay, it's not Lilith, unfortunately, but wait, said they're not evil. That means one of these 2 is evil. The knight is corrupted, so don't kill the knight. They're corrupted. Don't test their ability, but they're good but corrupted. Good YOLO. 8 and 9, based off this information, but I probably shouldn't. So let's reveal 4. Lilith killed 9, so that means 8 is probably evil. Probably. 7 was afflicted by an evil. How? How could they be afflicted by an evil? There's nothing that could have done that. We found the only corrupted character, the knight. So I think 5 is lying to us. And 4 is good. They're telling us the truth. And I betcha 8 is probably evil. Let's test this. How many of these people are evil? Oh, there's 3 evils there, huh? No, there's not. Easy. All right, what do these guys have to say? It was just no corruption around you, which is blatantly true. Because we already figured out who the corrupted character was. And then the druid where we could have tested with these 2 to see if he's telling the truth. All we did was save 2 HP by going early. Puka, Witch, Minion, Plague Doctor. Okay. Hopefully we get an alchemist. No character was affected by an evil. That would mean Puka would have to be sandwiched between other stuff. Or one is corrupted and lying. We get to reveal everything except for one card. Well, let's see. What does 2 say? It's an investigator. There's no corrupted around you, huh? It points to 1 probably being evil. Probably. What does 2 say? 1 or 3 is a villager. 1's probably evil, 2's probably corrupted. I think 1's Puka at this point. Oh wait, no, 2 wouldn't be able to be corrupted because 3. Huh. Alright, we need more information. 3, 9, and 10. There's an outcast, villager, and minion. Okay, I would like to reveal them then. There's only 1 pair of evil. No evils adjacent. Where's the outcast, my dude? Plague Doctor doesn't disguise. He doesn't disguise. So I think you're just blatantly lying to me. And if I kill you, you end up being corrupted. And I know 3 is evil. That seems like a reasonable trade-off. Fortune teller. Let's see. Actually, no, let's wait. Plague Doctor's here. You ain't pointing out that. Let's see if he's corrupted. He's not corrupted. I'm killing him. There's Puka. Couldn't corrupt 3. Could have corrupted 5. So 5 is, or was corrupted. No, is corrupted. That means 3 is just evil. What? Oh, how? That means 5 is evil. That's the only other way they couldn't be corrupted. Okay. Well. Probably should have tested their ability first. Because that would have given us information. We can reveal all the cards now because the witch is dead. 7 was afflicted by an evil. I don't see how that's possible. And all sources of corruption are accounted for. You're telling us the truth. You'd be telling us the truth. You'd be telling us the truth. Yeah, because she didn't affect anybody. You're 4 away from the closest evil. That doesn't make any sense, though. Huh? Huh? Is it 8 or 7? Because we know this. We know this. Definitely don't. Well, actually, there's no way for there to be more than 1 pair. So this is just straight up true. Therefore, that makes this straight up true. So it's just 7 or 8. 7 is just blatantly lying to us. He could have been corrupted by 6. The same is true for 8. But if 7 was corrupted by 6, that is not evil. That's being affected by good. Therefore, 8 is the one lying to us. 7's just corrupted. Yes. Okay, that's 5 villages in a row. We're on to 6. Puka, so more sources of corruption. Witch, Bombardier, Wretch, Doppelganger. Okay. Means, well, I can't test you, Mr. Knight, unfortunately, or Mrs. Knight. Because there could be corruption. 1 or 6 is a witch. Maybe. I don't know. 3. Bombardier. That's not great for us. A wretch. Well, there's our potential 2 outcasts. Nobody can disguise as a wretch, so the wretch is just guaranteed good. He detects as evil to the other villagers and such, but is, in fact, good. Nobody can disguise themselves as it. People can disguise themselves as a bombardier. A gesture. Slayer. Seven. Between them, there is a minion, an outcast, and a villager. And you're including yourself in that, huh? Now, I don't know if the jester is a doppelganger in this case. I haven't seen another jester. You're pointing at those 2. Well, let's see. 8. Between 4, 5, and... Wait. Okay. That's implying 7 or 5 is evil. Which one? Who can say? Slayer. Wait, actually, let's do the Jester first. Is 3... Wait, you're going to learn how many of them evil. So the Wretch will always detect as evil to him. Bombardier should not. And hopefully the Knight should not. There are 2 evils. This gives me good information if he does. Okay, I couldn't kill. This is... Fuck. Where is Puka? Puka could be corrupting, could be 7 and corrupting them. Like... You... I could test 9 as well. You say 1 or 6... is a... Okay, there's a lot of reasons to test the Knight at this point. The Knight is good. Could not die. They're not corrupted. They're not evil. So you're applying 6 as a witch and couldn't kill them because, well, she's lying to us. Does anybody else point at 6 being evil? No. I don't know what... I have no information on 9 whatsoever. You know, 6 could be telling the truth. And 7 and 5 would be good, pointing to 7 being evil. But if 7 was evil, he would not... You have to tell him that... The only way for 7 to be lying is if 7 and 5 are evil. And... then 8 could be corrupted by 7 being Puka. As a possibility, I guess. 6 could also be corrupted in that case, and that's why he couldn't kill. But you're pointing to 6 being the witch. Let's test that. It was not the witch. So 2 is lying to us and cannot be... Could be corrupted if 3 was Puka. But there's guaranteed 2 outcasts. I think it's probably 7 and 2. Okay, 2 is Puka. Wait, what the fuck? Is there an alchemist? 9 could be an alchemist that cured the Knight. That is a possibility. Okay. Either way, you were telling... Well, you were... I don't think you could be corrupted. Puka's over here, so that means you were in fact good, and you could not kill them because they were in fact good. And that's saying there's 2 evils here. That means 3 is in fact another evil, but that means there has to be a neutral. Oh, one of these is the doppelganger. I see. So you're picking up... Oh. Does the Wretch ever detect as an outcast? I don't think so. Can't register as good or as a Wretch. But can it detect as an outcast? That would mean 8 is telling the truth. It's just weird. Oh, wait, no. 7 is the doppelganger. And 3 is evil. Ha ha! Yes! Excellent! It all makes sense now. He was pointing at 7 because 7's the outcast, good, evil. In quotes. Pointing at himself as being the outcast, good, evil. It being the Bombardier is so scary, dude. That is mean. It's always so scary to try and execute them. Okay, we got boss. We have an outcast that's hidden from us. Only 1 source of corruption, potentially. If there is a plague doctor. Well, we'll see. 2 or 7 is a twin minion. Maybe. 4 is good. There's a plague doctor. Oh, God. Well, this plague doctor is not real. How do I know? Because Ba made an outcast, and that outcast is a lycanthrope because of the day-night cycle. And therefore, and there's only one outcast allowed. Therefore, 3 cannot, in fact, be an actual plague doctor. But we'll check everybody else first, since there's no reason not to. Okay, well, there's 2 of these guys, huh? Well, that ain't normally possible. So one of you is the lycanthrope, who could, if it's 1, then it's a good person. If it's 7, then it's the werewolf. Between 2 and 7, there's a villager and minion. I mean, they're both pointing out them being minions. 4, saying 4 is good. You're saying that's a real bishop. So it's all pointing to... Wait, but 7? 7's pointing to them. Right is more evil. I mean, I feel like that's probably true, and it's probably like 7 and 3. As being... There can be a 3rd evil because of the werewolf. I don't know. This plague doctor, I mean, let's just test and see what he says. 5 is evil. 5 is corrupted. That's not possible. You okay. Who told us? Well, you're lying to me. You're also lying to me. Villager and minion. I think the werewolf counts as... I'm going to test 7. That is, in fact, the werewolf. But you said this was a twin minion, which is... It is a minion, but it's not a twin minion. The class itself. I think 1 has to be evil. Or is most likely to be evil, because you're supporting them, you're supporting them. You're pointing to... This being the minion tag, not the class. Because obviously we only have the twin minion, not the regular minion. You're pointing to right side being evil. So 1. Yeah. Now, yeah, there's nothing saying he has to be beside. He prioritizes hiding drunks and doppelgangers. I never noticed that, actually. Didn't happen in this case, but... Okay. That was not too bad. That was not too bad. Current deck is... Oh, we got Puka and the Witch and Plague Doctor. No Alchemist. Corruption's gonna run... for this, like... The Plague, I guess. Both sides are equal evil. Maybe, maybe not. Witch is 2 cards away from closest evil. Maybe, maybe not. 3. There are 2 pairs of evil. Can you give me something to work with here? Plague Doctor. Well, there's our 1 outcast. Accounted for. Fortune Teller. Okay. Another knitter. Well, one of them is not the real knitter. Those are adjacent to each other. There are 2 pairs of evil. Are not adjacent to each other. So these are, in fact, one's telling the truth, one's not. I don't know which. Very well. 7. 2 or 6 is a minion. Okay, well, 6 is looking suspicious. 5 is good. Okay, I mean, that could be useful. And we got a knight, who may or may not be corrupted. Or evil. Okay, well, we have some credits for supporting you. So what I can do is, do you say there's an evil here? Yes. You're implying that evils are adjacent to each other because you are lying. Are you corrupted? No. Okay, that's the witch. We can reveal the last card. Well, 2 or 6 is a minion. 2 could still be a minion. That is true. Well, we now know, because this is a lie, that the evils are adjacent to each other. How? The other two could be adjacent to each other, I guess. There are two pairs of evil. I guess this just means there are evils that are adjacent to each other, not necessarily all of them. So I can find one of the evils, you can find the other pretty easily, almost certainly. Unless this is also a lie and that there's only one pair of evil. Oh yeah, that would be the case, huh? No, there would be 0 pair. If none of them were adjacent to each other, there would be 0 pairs of evil. 3 could be corrupted. 2 could be evil, but Puka is a demon, not a minion. You said 5 was good, but that is not true. So you are corrupted or evil. If you're corrupted, then that's pointing to 7 or 9 being Puka. But I also don't actually know if 6 was corrupted or not. Oh God, this is so hard. You're saying that both sides are equally evil. Well, like 3 characters learn how many of them are evil. There is 0 evil among them. It's looking like 9 is probably Puka. And that 8 and 10 got corrupted. No! No! What? Oh, the Plague Doctor can corrupt someone too? Oh, that's so unfortunate. I was so close. And 3 was evil. I was... Okay. Yeah. Well, shit. Now we are 8. 8 villages in a row. My score of 1100 counts as 0, apparently. All right, we go again. Witch and Ba. Means I can't reveal everything. One of them is evil. Only one. Yeah, that's... You're lying to us. There's no source of corruption. So goodbye. That means none of those are evil. That means the last remaining evil, the witch... Oh, fuck. There's a lycanthrope. There's a lycanthrope. Means none of them are evil. Or 2 of them are evil. There's... Oh, it could be 2 evil. But no, because the werewolf is not evil yet. There isn't... Lycanthrope is not transformed into an evil werewolf yet. Therefore, we can trust 7, 5, and 3 without even revealing them. In fact, 3 will be telling us the truth, so I shouldn't reveal them because of Rambler. So let's reveal 5. No one was corrupted around you. I believe you. 3 or 6 is a witch. That implies 6 is the witch. 3 or 8 is the witch. 6 or 8 is the witch. 4 was affected by an evil. I don't know how that could be possible here. Oh, it could be the outcast created by Ba. Or could be the lycanthrope, which is now a werewolf. And between these 2, I don't know. I can't review. Oh, I can, because I don't need to reveal 3. 2 evils adjacent to you. Well, I don't think that's true. There's no sources of corruption. You're the werewolf. So you are correct. I'm pretty sure you're correct, so that means 6 has to be the witch. Nice. And 3 was, in fact, going to say, shut up. Nice! Okay. Yeah, I just have to do that 9 more times. Ba. And Poisoner. And Plague Doctor. Dang nabbit. 6 is good. 5 is a real fortune teller. We got a timer, so that means Ba created another lycanthrope. Okay. They're all pointing at each other, supporting each other. They could be corrupted and evil in various combinations, but that seems unlikely. 3 or 4, are they evil? One of them is evil, so let's reveal 2. Dreamer. Well, I've revealed you a little bit late, unfortunately. All right. Oh, hey, look, 2 dreamers. A lot of them are pointing toward 4 being evil. Lycanthrope doesn't matter at this point anymore, so... well. A lot of evidence toward 4 being... Oh, it did matter. I could have done Dreamer's abilities. Man. Plague Doctor or Dreamer. Uh-oh. That doesn't help me much, unfortunately. Lycanthrope or Dreamer. Okay, so you're the werewolf. No, what? Oh, you were just straight lying to us. That means the fortune teller... What? Should have been poisoned and corrupted. But you're telling us the truth. 1, 3, or 4 is evil. True. That is true. But you're not corrupted? Also, you did tell us the truth. The only one that hasn't... Alright, let's see if you're lying to us. One is a minion. He's in fact a minion. You are telling us the truth. Where the fuck is all the corruption? Is it really these 3? It might be. Who do I think of them? It would be corrupted. I mean, I have to check 5. 5 is not corrupted. The 5 has to be evil. Oh, it's a lycanthrope. That's why he couldn't get corrupted. Because he's the neutral. And I actually revealed him early. I didn't realize I'd revealed him that early. That's why he's telling us the truth. But you said he was true. Fuck. I mean, 6 is probably corrupted unless 1 is evil. I don't know which one is evil. Okay, well. How many of them are evil? Between these 3. 2 evils. So that means 6 is not evil and they're just corrupted probably by Plague Doctor. Unless 8 is the... Oh, God. What? Eight's the only one that... 8 could be corrupted, but... And then 6 would be evil, but then 1 would also have to be corrupted, which is not possible. So I think you have to be telling the truth, which means you have to be telling the truth, which means you have to be telling the truth, which means... There's exactly 2 outcasts, which are both accounted for. Okay, hold on. If 1 is evil, they are lying about 6 being good, which is not possible. There's not enough evils. There only be 2 evils. Because the lycanthrope did not turn into an evil werewolf. So that means you have to be telling the truth? If you're good but corrupted, you'd be telling us that 6 is good when they're not. And 6 would then be lying because they're evil. That is a possibility. 1 is good but corrupted. 6 is evil. If 6 is corrupted and good, then 1 is telling the truth. You lied because you are corrupted. There's no evil possibilities. There's no one left to be evil. So I think 1 is corrupted, 6 is evil. Yeah. All right, we got there. Had to go through all the possibilities, but... Sure, I could have yodeled it earlier, but it's definitely better to... Oh, boy. We got the drunk and the alchemist, which I'm not entirely sure how that works, because the drunk cannot be cured of the corrupted. The alchemist reports how many corruptions were around them. I think he would still say 1 if, like, just the drunk was in range of him. Even if he didn't cure them. Nader, evils are not adjacent to each other. I mean, just that's blatantly true. There's only 1 evil. 2. Jester. We'll find out. 1 card away from corrupted character. Maybe, maybe not. Closest evil is counterclockwise. This is supporting that 4 is corrupted and 5 is evil. Luca card is 1 card away from closest evil. Okay. No corruption around you. Question is, who the fuck is the drunk? We can figure out who the drunk is. Everything else just falls into place. It's like, I don't think it, no, it's not possible for there to be 0 corrupted characters around the alchemist. Unless like the knitter was the drunk and, or sorry, like the scout was the drunk and 4 was Puka. And then 3 was corrupted. And his ability doesn't detect drunks. Which does not specify. So, 5 is definitely suspicious. And 4 is probably corrupted. And 3 is probably telling the truth. So what I do is I test you, and if you're corrupted, 6 would have reported that. 6 could be the drunk, and Puka's just sandwiched between 2 people she can't corrupt. There are 0 evils. 2 could also be... Really? I really think 4 is corrupted either way. I'm gonna kill 5. They were corrupted. Well, I mean, Alchemist is blatantly lying to us. They were the drunk. Okay, I mean, you told us the truth. Oh, that means 4 has to be the evil one. Then how the hell? No. What? Because if 3 is Puka, they would have to be lying, but they're not lying. They can't be corrupted. They can't be the drunk. If 4 is Puka, he's just lying, saying whatever direction, I guess. Which is fine, that tracks. And then 6 would be lying about being near a corrupted character. So it is 4. Holy crap. Okay, sure. We made it through by the skin of our teeth. Puka and Chancellor. Oh boy. Between 1, 5, and 6, there's an outcast, minion, and villager. I feel like whenever this happens, one is the doppelganger. 1 is probably the doppelganger, and there'll be another bishop. And then 6 or 5, one of them is evil. And that means if you're the doppelganger, then you're probably... Well, the chance is probably 8 or 2. 6 is a real medium. 8 is actually a doppelganger. That's actually plausible. And that would imply that 1, if he's telling the truth, he's the villager. 6 is the doppelganger. Oh no, he's saying 8's the doppelganger. This does not track. Unless 5 is a rambler, but no. The answer is 2 cards away closest to. What is all this nonsense? Rambler's here. And we got 2 people. Oh, great. Okay. A knight. Well, let's judge 1. Saying the truth. Now, the problem with this is if 1 is Puka, he'd be corrupted into saying that she's telling the truth when they're not. So they're kind of tied together like that. Problem is, 2, if he was telling us the truth about it, would be stopped by the Rambler. So 2 is either evil or corrupted. If he's corrupted, 1 is Puka. And you'd be lying about 6 being a real doppelganger, and 6 would have to be lying about... You'd be lying because you're corrupted. You'd be lying because you're evil. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to test this. Couldn't kill 1. Where's the fucking other outcast? Oh, wait. You could be... The doppelganger doesn't lie and can't be corrupted. So 6 cannot be the doppelganger. I'm inclined to believe that you are true and this is the doppelganger. I think that's the case. And you're not corrupted because you are the doppelganger. And I think 1 is probably Puka. The 2 being corrupted. Because what they're saying doesn't make sense. 2 could also be Puka. And 1 be corrupted. I couldn't kill 1, which that does lead. Oh wait, 4 is probably the Chancellor. And if she's right, number 5, then the Chancellor being 4 would be 2 being evil. Puka, Chancellor. It all added up in the end. Very good. Took a little while, but we got there. Minion, Twin Minion, and Puka, and Plague Doctor, but we could potentially get the Alchemist. No timers, no worries. Okay, we'll see. We'll get there. Plague Doctor. Left side's more evil. 3 cards away from corrupted character, maybe. Who knows? There was no one corrupted around you, huh? One of you is lying. One of you is lying. I'm the Confessor. You're either lying or evil. Closest evil is clockwise. There was 1 corruption around you. So here's the thing. Confessor. I don't think they can be corrupted in this case. If they're corrupted, they would have been cleansed by, in this case, 10. Actually, that would track, and then 6 would be evil. If they are just evil and not, then you could be good or evil. We don't know. It could have cured 1 or 9, for instance. And 6 could be either way. I don't know. So I need to know if 8 is actually corrupted or not. I can use a Plague Doctor to confirm this. 8 is corrupted. So they are actually good. Wait, if they're corrupted, then 10 is evil. 10 is evil. Oh, you're telling me what I just figured out myself. Okay. However, if you're corrupted, 6 is lying to us as well. There's the minion. All right, fitting twin minion and minion. Now, Puka. Has to be 7 or 9. You're saying closest equals clockwise. That is actually true. So I'm suspecting 7 is, in fact... Well, we can do this easily. We can just be like, hey, is he lying? Oh, he's lying, is he? No, he's not. So you're a Puka. There you go. And Twin Minion is 3 cards away from closest evil. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, that does track. 3 cards away from closest. That does track. Okay. Very good. Village 6, rather. Drunk, Wretch, Twin Minion, Lilith. This is going to be a nightmare. Okay, we got to find where Lilith is quickly while we have a drunk and a wretch. There are no evils adjacent to you. Number 1 was afflicted by an evil. I don't think he can be afflicted by an evil. So are you the drunk or are you evil? Either way, I get valuable information. I don't have to worry about corruption anymore. Literally don't have to worry about corruption anymore. 9. Well, all right. Guess someone's gonna die. 5. Okay. 1 away from corrupted character. Blatantly true. Blatantly true. Number 4. What's evil is counterclockwise. That's unlikely. That's unlikely. I would have to imply that... Because this is good, this is good. This detects is good. Good. So 7 or 1. If it was 1, then it would have to be 8 or and 9 to be farther away. If it was 7, it would have to be 8 or 9. So it's possible. Let's do this. 3 or 4 is a demon. There's some pretty good evidence here for 4 being bad. Okay, there's Lilith. We no longer have a timer. There's Wretch. And that would have actually revealed in itself that you were lying, because you would have said that Wretch is the closest evil. 2 or 8 is a twin minion. Closest evil is clockwise. 8, my friend, is not looking good for you. Well, yeah. Again, you should be pointing at the Wretch. Because you are good. You are good. You are good. You are good. Yeah. So, there's no corruption. There you go. Village 7. Puka, Chancellor, Drunk, Wretch. Oh, good lord. Why? Dreamer. At least we're not on a timer. We get to reveal all the information. Okay. 7 was afflicted by an evil. It could be the... Okay, yeah, the Chancellor could have created a Wretch. That's entirely possible. That means 8 or 6 are most likely the Chancellor. So let's reveal other ones first. Oh, okay. And you're probably Puka. Wait, you told us the truth. Well, actually, that's not guaranteed the truth. It could just be a natural Wretch. But one of the Dreamers is clearly not who they say they are. You're supporting 4. You're a knight. There's no source of corruption. Oh, there is the Drunk. 5 is a real gem crafter. You're supporting this. You're supporting this. You're supporting this. Let's see. Amongst these 2. Puka or Drunk? Damn it. What do you say? Puka or Chancellor? Well, this is a real knight. That means 5 is not Puka. You're probably just lying to us. Wait a minute. You're lying to us. And 5's lying to us. One of them's Drunk, one's probably the Chancellor. I can test 2. Oh. You're the Drunk. Almost certainly. I think so. But then you're lying to us, so you're just evil? Yay. Okay. You actually... Yeah, it was the real Wretch. It had to be, because the Chancellor had to be beside the one they created. And the Chancellor does prefer... Oh, actually, no, that's not true. He doesn't have a preference. Okay. Village 8. Can we do it? We're 3 villages away from victory. There's a baker. Oh, no. Actually, the baker can be really good. As long as they're not corrupted. There's one source of corruption. And then not very many cards. 3 was afflicted by an evil. They could be poisoned. They could be outcast. 3 or 6 is a poisoner. Well... 4. There's only 1 pair of evil. Bombarde. Evils are not adjacent to each other. Well, one of you guys is lying to us. I was a baker. You are lying. You filthy liar. Whether that's because you're corrupt or not, I don't know. But you should say anything other than that. In a villager role. Well, I've got the druid. Or 1 random out custom, if any. There's a bombardier, which is true. I'm inclined to believe you. I don't know. I think I just killed 7. Okay, that's Ba. Great. You're saying yourself or 6 are the poisoner. If 6 is the poisoner, he couldn't have poisoned 7 or 5. So that makes 4 telling us the truth. And 3 would have lied to us. It's not possible for 3 to be corrupt in that case. Uh-oh. 3 is lying to us. They are the poisoner. Or they were poisoned. So, wait. 6 is telling us the truth, that evils are not adjacent to each other. 4 is the poisoner, who poisoned 3 to corrupt themselves, which makes 2 telling us the truth, and everything checks out. Yes. Village 9 of 10, at least. Ba, the witch, and minion. Potentially no sources of corruption unless this happens to be the plague doctor. 9 is a real baker. I do not want to reveal the baker. I will leave them alone. Or at least reveal them last. So that they don't convert other people to bakers. I'm 1 card away from closest evil. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, well, I can test their abilities to find out. 6 is a real druid. It's pointing at 4 being evil. From multiple sources. 7, 1 evil adjacent to you. 3 or 6 is a minion. I'm inclined to believe 8 and 4 are evil at this point. Learn if there's an outcast. I haven't figured out who the outcast is yet. That is concerning to me. It's not a lycanthrope. Could be a drunk. Is there an outcast among these 3? There's a drunk. There's a possibility for that. What do you have to say? 1, 5. Oops. 1, 5, 9. There's a drunk. You're both agreeing. Could 4 and 6 both be evil or corrupted? I don't know if they're... I mean, one of them probably is the drunk. And just lying to us about there being another drunk. I mean, it's possible. 4 is... Okay, killing 4. They're the drunk. So you actually lied to us, because there cannot be another one. You're the minion. Okay. At least the drunk only costs you 2 HP. 6 is a real druid. Well, you lied to us. That's the witch. So I can reveal the last card. Who is the baker? The original baker! I'm so glad I didn't reveal them. You're good. You're good. You said there was an evil, so it could be 2. What about you? You said there was a minion here? That is true. 1 evil adjacent to you. That's true. Everything points to 2 being evil, so... I know you're good, and I know you're good. You're saying they're evil? You are lying to me. Village 10. If we clear this, we get the achievement. Puka, Puppeteer, Lycanthrope, Doppelganger. No Alchemist. This is going to be a nightmare. Druid. All right. Well. Another druid. Is that evil? Is that Lycanthrope? I do not know. Or Doppelganger, rather. Investigator. Well, this is a problem. Could use them blindly to try and reveal the Doppelganger or the Lycanthrope beforehand, but I'm not going to worry about it. Minion, Outcast... Or sorry, Villager, Outcast, and Minion among them. Another one, huh? There's a Villager... Okay, they're both playing at 2 and 6. Okay. I am dizzy. There's 0... Oh, there's Puka, actually. It's very possible that you're just corrupted. Closest evil is clockwise. Puppet is 1 card away from... Why did I lose 1 HP? Why did I lose 1 HP? I don't know of anything that does 1 damage to you at night. Puppet is 1 card away from closest evil. This is blatantly true. It has to be, unless there's no puppet. But that is statistically unlikely to happen here. The puppeteer would have to be between the outcasts and Puka or something like that. Oh, I should have used the dream. Oh wait, I revealed the dreamer last, so I didn't really have much of a choice, huh? Okay, well. We have to... Oh boy. Okay, well. I need to know if the confessor is telling the truth or corrupted. If I know they're corrupted, we can learn a lot about possibilities around her. I don't think 7 can be Puka. It can be corrupted. If 6 was Puka, 7 would be corrupted and lying. You'd be telling us... I don't know if 6 is a doppelganger or not. Or the lycanthrope for that matter. But you could easily be corrupted and lying to us. Puka is not even a minion, so you could be lying in that regard. An evil roll if possible. It does not say... He would say demon, I think. You're also saying that there's an outcast. I'm suspecting that 2 is probably the doppelganger. But that doesn't check out here. Learn the most suspicious types. Learn a random outcast, if any. Let's test. I don't think you're obviously... Neither of you are the doppelganger. Let's check. 2 is the doppelganger. There are no outcasts. What do you have to say about them? There's a doppelganger. That's implying that 1 is the doppelganger. And none of them pointed to that. I could probably test that. I do the scout and Hugh. 8 or 1 is an outcast. So I'm pretty sure you're the doppelganger. And you're probably good. And that these 2 are both lying to us or corrupted. It's looking like 5 is Puka, who corrupted 6 and 4. Yep. Although 4 could still just be evil, not necessarily corrupted. 7 looks like they're evil. Because I don't see how they could be corrupted. That's the werewolf. Okay. We just have to find the puppet and the puppeteer. We have the dreamer, who we can test with 2 rolls we know are guaranteed. Bishop or confessor. Both of those. Neither of those are true. So she is lying to us. What? What? If lies, both rolls are fake. Bishop or confessor. But you're not a bishop. Why did you lie to me? What? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm such an idiot. That's a confessor. It's literally a confessor. Wow. Okay then. Well, you're guaranteed to be good. So I was looking at 4 or 3. Well, we know there's no outcast among those. So, 1 is the outcast. 4 is the puppeteer. And 3 is the puppet. Oh, we did it. Apply the skin. We cleared it. I didn't see Steam give us an achievement, but the game gives us an achievement. Maybe it will when I like close the game or something, or the run ends. It'll give me the achievement. We'll see. Baker, judge, knitter, poet, oracle, Ba and minion is the key thing. Let's see how far we can go. 1. There is only one pair of evil. Maybe, maybe not. 1 or 5 is a minion. I was a baker. No, you're not. There's no source of corruption. Goodbye, Ba. The plague doctor's here. Oh, there. Oh, there is a source of corruption. I was an oracle. No, you were not. It means you're not corrupted because you're actually showing up as a baker. So you're just the evil one. That was easy. That was so much easier than the last one we did. Holy crap. Okay, Lilith, we're on a timer, which we can't reveal everything. Chancellor. Oh, good lord. Okay. Bombard you. Well, revealing near you is not super useful because it's most likely to be evil. So I'll go to 3. Evils are not adjacent. Okay. Investigator. Well, Lilith killed someone. 1 evil adjacent to you. That implies 4 is evil. There's a villager. I don't believe you. I bet you 2 is evil and 4 is evil. Am I willing to bet on that, actually? Let's reveal some other stuff first. There are 2 pairs of evil, huh? I don't believe you. Well, actually, that's... I don't know yet, actually. Uh-oh. How many evils there are? She will kill someone. So. I'm YOLOing. There's Lilith. All right. No. All right. I need to kill the witch, right? So you're good. Evils are not adjacent to you. I don't know yet. 2 pairs of evil. Would imply all the evils are like beside each other, which would be 2, 3, 4. That's possible. 2 are evil. Nobody's evil over there, huh? Well, you're lying to us. Oh, you're corrupted. Is this a plague doctor then? What? Why? Who's a lover? What? Oh, they're disguised as a lover. I can't reveal who they actually were. Well, we got the achievement anyways. There are 2 evil. Oh, so it was in fact 2 and 4. I should have gone with my original theory. Because I would have supported 3. And then I would have been like, oh, well. The only one left is... How did they get corrupted? Plague doctor? Oh, 6 was a fucking plague doctor. Ah, I see. 6 was a plague doctor. I thought I was safe at corruption. And that was my undoing. All right, well, if you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys next time.